Hi there. This is likely to be the video that goes viral for me and does some kind of crazy, makes me crazy popular because I have been procrastinating about doing this for days. It's something super important and so it's going to be so relevant for so many of you. And when I start talking about my story, then you'll understand why I've been resisting this. It always seems like the things that I resist are the same things that other people resist and need help with. So I promised that I was going to share my journey with you so that you can see that you're not the only ones dealing with stuff, and how I deal with mine may help you. So I have to say, I do not want to share this, but I'm going to because I think it's important. So my dad, bless his heart, was the kind, he grew up in the country, and he had a thing about giving his money away to his sisters. He felt like he would go out and they would pick cotton. And this is back, in the, I guess, 50s. He would pick cotton for hours and almost a whole day, and he would come home and he would have to share his money with his sisters because they weren't allowed to do that kind of manual labor. And so he felt dishonored by that. He felt like he did all the work and that they got all the benefits. Granted, there probably were things that they were doing at the house that he had no idea that were taking place. He still felt slighted that his money was taken. And so I know this story because he shared it in an angry rage, and he talked about it quite a bit. And as y'all know, I grew up, great dad, a wonderful man, just a lot of stuff that he had repressed, and it would come out when he was angry and hurt. And so as a girl growing up with him feeling that way, some of you probably have this issue too. I grew up not wanting to be a burden on a man and not wanting to feel like he was giving to me, or had to give to me, or that my presence didn't take from him financially. And then seeing some women later on in life who manipulated men with looks or tears or other things. I just didn't want to be a part of that. And so for years, I had a hard time, and I'm still really dealing with my feelings around that. In fact, all this week, this is the 20th anniversary of my father's passing. And all this week, I have had all these feelings about this, about being able to receive from a man and to be taken care of and to be loved on and to be given to, and not feeling like a burden, or like, feeling cherished and feeling okay and not guilty about that. And so, I wanted to share this with you guys because I wanted you to know you aren't the only one dealing with stuff. And here's how I have been choosing to deal with this during this week. So one of the things I've been doing is revision. Seeing my dad giving to me, thinking about times that he did give to me, and changing the energy. Whether he felt he was giving to me out of kindness and because he wanted to or not, it does not matter. What matters is how I felt about it. And so I can go back, or I can go in myself and change how I feel. It's irrelevant what he was projecting. What I need to change is for me feeling joy and wanting and being okay with wanting for him to give to me. I'll give you an example of this. When I was in college, my dad would send me money because I wouldn't ask for money. I would never ask for money. That was just like a no, like that. I just never asked for money. Never, ever, ever. And to this day, I'm still that way. Even in relationships that I've been in, I've not been good about asking for help or money or anything I need because I created this intense desire to be someone who he didn't have to take care of. And both of my parents were that way, had a lot of issues around having to give to others because they were both very giving people. And so I have this go stop kind of thing going inside me. And that is double-minded. And we know that double-mindedness does not work. And so I had to really get within myself this week and decide, okay, which side of this are you going to be on? And you know what's at the bottom of this? It's not even giving. It's trust. Trust is at the core of this. If I really trust myself, I know I'm not the kind of person who would ever, 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 ever use someone like that. Ever. And even as I speak that, little things are popping in the back of my head like, yes, you would. You would be selfish too. I have to own all of who I am. There are parts of me that are selfish, or else I wouldn't be creating that. I wouldn't be creating that in my world. I wouldn't even know that it exists. And it's okay to be selfish. It's okay to want for myself. It is okay because I am okay. And because at the end of the day, we all own everything. We all are one with everything in this universe. And we have every right. I have every right to have good and wonderful and amazing things. But it's taken me a lot to get there. And especially this week, I went back and dug out all of that. Like, it's been on me. I want to refrain from saying the word heavy, but it is exactly what's on my heart right now. It's been heavy in me, and I just want to lay it right here. Leave it right here, leave it right here, leave it right here. And do this amazing meditation together with you, because somebody else needs this too. You need to be able to receive. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay for you to have good things. It's okay for me. I am an amazing person. The wisdom that I have and the growth that I gain from my father and my mother and from all that I've been doing as a human being, meditating and praying for my fellow men, meditating and praying for my clients, for my friends, for everyone to actually learn and grow and know what unconditional love really, really looks like. So as we're going into Valentine's Day, and I know that's one of the reasons why all of this has been on my heart, on the top of the anniversary of my dad's death, as we're going into Valentine's Day, and we're thinking about, doing good things, taking care of others and loving on others and symbols of that love. Let us give and think and do in this space from a sense of trusting. If we go in it with a sense that we are trustworthy and that we are just worthy in general, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to receive. It's okay to love. It's okay to give, because you're going to get back 100-fold, thousands of folds what you give every time. And I think that's the hardest part for those of us who have some challenges with this, is that we think we don't see the reciprocity in the world. And yet we do. We just don't mark it down. We don't take the time to be grateful for the things that do work out and to notice the things that do work out. And sometimes we thwart the reception of things. I know I have a ton of stuff in my so-called vortex. There's so many blessings that are available to me because I have blocked out a lot of that. And we cancel and clear all blocks right now. All blocks, all thoughts of blocks. We cancel it, clear it, and just breathe in. Fresh, new energy, love and light. Just feeling your body settle into a complete trust in the universe. Trust in the chair that you're sitting in or laying down on. Gravity, all of the laws that are now at work in our world to bring you into this space and this time. And now just taking another deep breath, closing your eyes, relaxing and being okay, continuing to breathe. And allowing the sound of my voice to just relax you now. Hearing the beat of your heart. You might even want to just take your hand and put it over your heart to remind yourself to go into this heart-centered space. Feeling your heartbeat, getting right inside yourself and continuing to breathe now. Just allowing every sound around you to just bring you into this pleasant place inside you. Feeling yourself centered, continuing to breathe now. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Feeling centered. Now I just want you to imagine that there's a staircase in front of you. The staircase going down. And I want you to just take the first step down. Starting at step number 10, we're going down. Feeling yourself more and more relaxed. Going down to number 9, more and more relaxed with each step. Continuing to breathe deeply now. 8, breathing and stepping down to 7. Continuing to breathe. Down to 6, more and more relaxed with every step, 100 times more relaxed. Moving down to number 5, down to number 4, continuing to relax and breathe. Down to step number 3, down to step number 2, one more step down to step number 1. Stepping out into a beautiful scene. It could be anywhere, somewhere that relaxes your mind and takes you deeper into this space of wonderful relaxation. Listening to the sound of my voice, and really it's all the only sound that you hear now. Every other sound taking you deeper into this relaxation. Listening to my voice just makes you want to smile. Looking out into this beautiful scene, it could be anywhere. I am on a beach. I love the water splashing on my feet and over the sand. I am just walking the spacious, wonderful sand in my toes. But your scene can be anywhere. You can be floating on a cloud. Just allow your mind to take you anywhere that relaxes you. And now, just walking in that space or floating in that space, I want you to allow yourself to just stay there and listen to the sound of my voice. Feel the beat of your heart up against your hand, taking you even more relaxed as you take command of your own inner being. Every cell in your body now is just filled with trust and deep respect for yourself, confidence in your own ability to love on you, to give you the holy and amazing and wonderful gifts that you deserve, to allow yourself to receive all the things that have been stored up for you. The gate of the storehouse is now open, and wonderful things now begin to rain down on you. Feel it in your soul and in yourself, receiving gifts from everyone, especially your significant person. Your specific person loves to shower you with gifts. In fact, it is an honor to give, because as we give, so we receive. We bless others when we allow them to give. Just like when we give, we love to give because, yes, giving is a form of receiving, because every time we give, we receive just as much or more back. And so we now allow others to give to us. In fact, the entire world is set up to serve my needs. Yes, I am worthy and I matter, and my needs are important, especially to my specific person who adores me. Why would he or she just be amazed with how wonderful I am? I am worthy. I am magical. I am enthusiastic, and I slather my love and energize people with all of my wonderful attentiveness and joyousness. Everywhere I go, when I walk into the room, I light the place up, and everyone wants to give back to me for all of the amazing energy and joy that I am bringing to the presence of others. Just being myself is enough. I am worthy of good and amazing gifts, and they just come to me so easily now. They just float to me. I see myself with my amazing, significant person. He brings me flowers and cards and gifts. He even goes out of his way to note little things I need or want and bring them to me just because he wants to. This is the best version of my person, and I want what's best for him. And so I allow him to give and to receive the amazing joy of giving. It is a reciprocal and amazing cycle. We are each God. And yes, I love to receive too. I am God of my universe, and I am grateful for all the people who now bend over backwards to show me how much they love, care, adore, and appreciate me. I am radiant with joy, and every person who comes into my contact cannot help but let me know how much they want to give to me and serve me and love on me and thank me for all of the amazing gifts that I bring to the table. We are all here loving on one another. Everyone in my universe loves on me and gives me amazing, sweet, tender gifts, thoughtful items, collector's items, help me with the things around me that need to be done. People come out of the woodworks to make offers to me of help with work or help with videos or to show me their love and affection and attention for me. I am a force to be reckoned with. I bring so much and I receive hundreds and thousands and millions of times more what I give. I love it when my significant person brings me a sweet nothing. It's so amazing now how it's easy for me to receive. And it's so easy for him to give. I receive all this love so easily, and all of my good now floats to me. It's kind of a fun game. It's cool as I feel myself floating on love, floating on life, feeling good, and being okay to receive, receive, receive. I erase all blocks. There are no blocks in divine mind. And now I exist only in my own sweet divinity. I give and I receive freely by the grace and goodness of God. And now you may find yourself just floating back into this time and space, feeling loved, cherished, and adored by your significant other and everyone else in your path. Now allowing your eyes to begin to flutter, coming back into this time and place at the count of 3. 1, deep breath. 2, bringing this feeling with you. And 3, hands to your side. Feeling loved and refreshed. Wow, I don't know why I waited so long to do this. That feels good. I hope you feel great too. We have to allow ourselves to receive. So many of us are givers. And, at the center of all that is nothing but control. Is if you can learn to trust yourself and to trust others, you can allow yourself to receive. And we just did that. From now on, easy peasy, receivey deevy. All right, stay in this space and watch this video as often as you need. Be sure to subscribe because I'm going to be making several more videos like this one, more specific to the specific person. But I just wanted to get us started and kind of toast us into the reception mode. This is a good space to start. Allow yourself to receive. Stay in this space. Like, share, and subscribe. More coming. Love y'all.